Hello everyone and welcome to part 4 of my Pokemon Emerald Bug Catcher Challenge. Aaron here, and we didn't actually do anything from last time, so there's nothing to recap, but we will need to get Rock Smash, or a Pokemon that can learn Rock Smash, but I think I'm going to backtrack and run and try to find a Zigzagoon, which I said I wanted to do very early on in the game, but I just never ended up doing that, so we'll start by running all the way back to around Petalburg. And we might as well kill some trainers on the way, or beat up some trainers. I'm trying to think. Flannery is our next big obstacle. So I'm thinking that we want to get Moist Boy up to level 25, which I don't think should be an issue before we get to her, but we will focus on him for now. I didn't really have much time to prepare today. I don't really have a list of things to talk about or anything, so I'm just gonna wing it. I did build my own full desktop PC earlier today actually. But it's not all set up for streaming yet, so I am on my laptop right now. Got everything hooked back up on here before I jumped onto Twitch. I shouldn't expect too much out of the parts I bought, but I ran the user benchmark or computer benchmark or whatever that software is, and my laptop got 12% as a gaming PC out of 100, so having this new computer at I think it was 56% is quite an improvement, so can't complain too much, especially for the price. I don't know what I can do against this Magnemite. But I guess we can use the same strategies that we used against Watson. I'm thinking a lot of these bikers are going to have flying or at least Doduos for now. I think we should be safe with Shedinja, unless it has Supersonic, of course. Of course, why wouldn't it? We might just not do the cycling path and try to. This is gonna be annoying. This is gonna be an annoying fight, but yeah, maybe we won't take the cycling path back to, what is it, Slateport, because this is already going quite poorly. So yeah, I got my new computer all set up. I need to update some drivers and install all my different softwares that I need on it and get it ready for at least work, if not streaming. And hopefully by the next time I stream, which will also be during the week, I will have that computer all up and running. I'm trying to think of what I want to play. I know this new computer can run new games and stream them, but I'm trying to think. I kind of want to go back and play some older games that I really couldn't for a while, like Dragon Age Origins or something like that. But wow, I really can't do anything to this Magnemite, can I? What was I saying? Yeah, Dragon Age Origins, but at the same time I'm also thinking I should really try some new games if I have a computer that can handle them. instead of just going back to nostalgia and just playing Dragon Age Origins again. Although at the same time I want to play something I enjoy, and I do remember enjoying Dragon Age Origins. I was in high school when I first played it, so I definitely did not play it that well, and I probably missed a ton of things. So I would enjoy going back to play it, but not really sure if it's the best choice. Oh my goodness. Alright. We're still on this first battle and it's been 7 minutes, which is always a good sign. Critical hit though. Missed your supersonic, and he didn't. Alright, I'm just gonna have faith in Shedinja, even though Turbo hit herself quite often. And look at that! Shedinja got this. I really hope that's her only Pokemon. But some games I haven't really played that I have always wanted to check out were some of the older Nintendo games. My first console as a kid was a PS2. My parents were kind of pretty, or my dad at least, he was pretty against video games, so we didn't get one when I was really young, and I never really had a handheld system until I saved up all my allowances throughout like elementary school and bought a Game Boy Advance, so I kind of missed out on a lot of older Nintendo games. Like I've never played I've played one Zelda game when I had a DS, again back in like junior high, middle school, but I've never played any of like the classic Zelda games or any of the Fire Emblem games or any Mario games for that matter. So that'd be cool to check out too. But again, having a computer that can handle new stuff, it feels like kind of a waste to not play some newer stuff on it. And by newer stuff I mean maybe stuff that came out in the last 5 years. Because I really did miss out on quite a few games from, I guess we are essentially on a new generation of games with the PS5 and Xbox Series X, Series whatever coming out, Xbox whatever. Because I was working full time and I was in school, so I just barely had time to even watch TV for the last little while, so I do have quite a bit of a backlog to get caught up on. That also includes like PlayStation games as well. Like I'd love to play the new God of War and what did I say? Duford. New God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn, Spider-Man, Last of Us 2, all like essentially the PS4 exclusives. Pretty much missed out on all of them. But so I'd love to go back and play those. But I have to think of like some PC games that I didn't really have access to before that I want to try out. If anyone has any suggestions, they can let me know. I don't know if I'd want to go the full online gaming route. I do like competitive games, but sometimes I don't know. I wouldn't say rage quit, but I get quite annoyed from time to time. The only, I think I can find this Route 3. If it is, I think Zigzagoon's here. Like on my PS4, I was only really playing online with Destiny 2. I did enjoy the PvP in that. The Crucible. And you know what, maybe, I'm pretty sure Destiny has cross-save, so I guess I could play Destiny. But again, then I'm not playing a new game. Oh, Lydia. Oh, I guess maybe some Elder Scrolls games would be cool. I don't think 104, I know 103. So we're gonna turbo here and try to find a Zigzagoon. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Destiny 2. Yeah, if I play that, then I'm just playing a game that I've already played again. So, I shouldn't be killing these things. I went on Cerebi and it said Zigzagoon is uncommon here, so it shouldn't take too long to find one. And there we go. I'll paralyze this thing and then we can continue on with the game. I'm not sure how late I'll go today. I am off this week. I took this week off, but I do want to get this other computer all set up. And I didn't finish something at work Friday, and I kind of want to do that tonight before I'm officially on vacation or whatever. So I might do that after this stream. We'll see. I hope you didn't hear my stomach right there, but it did just growl. And there we go, caught Zigzagoon. Zigzagoon ain't gonna nickname because we ain't using this tiny raccoon. We will, when we get to the name raider, we will change Ninja's name to Ghost or something, you know? After the dog from Call of Duty Ghost. I think that dog's name was Ghost. Could be wrong, or that was just a group of people. Actually, I think the group of people were named Ghost, or that was like the squad name or something. I've never played Call of Duty Ghost, so I've only watched the Funhouse gameplays of it, so not too familiar. Oh, guess I can't just mash A sometimes and talk. So with cut, we can actually get an item or two, I think. We missed a few in Petalburg, which I think might have been a miracle seed, which might have been good for Beautyfly, but we'll see. We'll figure that out later. Alright. Slateport. I'm trying to think what else came out on PC that really caught my eye. I've never played any of the Portal games, so maybe that would be a good couple games to play. Who knows, maybe I can even find a friend to play some games with. Although not many of my friends play video games. Because accountants are boring, and well, yeah, we're pretty boring, so oh my goodness, get out of the way, lady. So I don't think too many of them actually play any games or would play games with me. What else? What else is on my mind? Really just trying to fill the empty air. I went to... So COVID cases are picking back up in my area, so it looks like a second wave is fast approaching, around me at least. I know it's in full swings in other parts of Canada and the world, but It's a little disappointing right before the holiday season. I'm trying to plan a small Christmas party with some friends. And part of me is thinking that it might have to be canceled because right now in my area we were allowed to have gatherings of 10 people without social distancing. But I'm not entirely sure if cases keep on picking up around here, if they'll limit that down to no social gatherings. But we'll have to see. With that said, cases here are only going up like 1 or 2, or not 1 or 2, I would say 2 to 4 a day. Not a horrible amount, but still enough to makes me relatively nervous. Alright, let's see. Next gym is Flannery. Maybe Dusty and Moist Boy we want to focus on. Ninja will die in one shot. Flyboy's only going to learn more grass moves, so he's going to be kind of useless. Turbo at least has decent attack. So Moist Boy and Turbo. But yeah, so I went down into the main city yesterday with a friend just to enjoy it before it all gets shut down again, and we had brunch and then we ended up going to the liquor store and up to the NSOC cannabis store, which I told myself I'd never set foot in. I mean, to each their own, but I've never had any desire to smoke weed or anything. But I didn't want to just stand awkwardly outside the store, so I popped in, and it was very, well, my first impression was it was similar to what an Apple store looks like, which is weird when you're going to buy weed, but that first impression was quickly faded away when you go up to like their white tables with the list of all the different products, because it was just random sheets of paper, just I don't want to say haphazardly taped to the table, but they were literally just taped to the table, just all their products, and I wasn't too impressed. But yeah, so I've been in a NSOC cannabis now. Don't really plan on ever going back again, but I have had that new experience. That stuff's expensive too, like my friend, she got some vape pen thingy-majigger, and it was like $55, which that's quite expensive. I don't think I could justify spending that much on it. It's like I wouldn't buy a $55 bottle of whiskey or something, so I don't think I'd spend that much on something like a cannabis vape. Alrighty. I think we'll fight these people one-on-one. That double battle took longer than I thought it would. Also, I'm thinking Moist Boy is just pretty weak. Like, really weak. Like, he only has Bubble and Quick Attack. So I might just stick the experience share on him. Maybe put Turbo up front and then see how far we can proceed. Because this is, I mean, these Pokemon aren't particularly strong, but these battles are taking, hey, I'm not really sweeping through them like I'd hope I would. Now we're paralyzed. Oh, Turbo. I think paralysis does 1/4 of your speed. I really hope that, look at that, we're still faster than Shroomish paralyzed. I think there's a Pokemon Center up here. This is a building I've never used, even when I first played Pokemon Emerald, even though I sunk so many hours between me and my brother into that game. I don't think we ever used this tower thing, which I think is just a battle tower. I think so. But, yeah. Alright, can we give Turbo anything? Soak Scarf, Soothe Bell. We can give her the Soak Scarf for now. And then stick her up front. Maybe stick Dusty up front too, in case we get into some double battles. I'm gonna try to consciously remember who has Magnemites because I really don't want to mess with them. They are quite annoying, as we saw how long that level 16 one took. And as soon as we switch Pokemon, something perfect for, just perfect for Moist Boy, which I think we will switch in because this is just not going as smoothly as I thought it would. I don't want to skip too many trainers since I've already skipped the whole bike route. So I don't know if we'll fight that family of trainers in that house. But I also don't think we can beat them, so I guess we will skip them for now. Maybe we'll come back. One thing I am a little surprised with is that I've always thought that bugs were pretty quick levelers, but I don't know, Surskit is not getting that much experience, or his experience bar is not going up very much with each battle. I didn't look up Flannery's Pokemon because I don't expect to make it there today, let alone fight here. I think the main goal is to maybe get to the Aqua Grunts or whatever Magma Grunts in Meteor Cave. I think that's a good goal. Because like I said, I don't really want to go too far, or I don't want to go too late today. I think they have a Magnemite, so I'm going to skip them. But yeah, I don't want to go too late today because like I said, I don't want to do work, especially when I'm on vacation, but I should do work. And I do want to get this computer more fully set up so that I can stream this on it next time, and maybe not stream in 720p. Or definitely not stream in 720p. Are you kidding me, Shroomish? Again with the Stun Spore. You know, I was thinking, oh, Grass Pokemon, great. I can take him out pretty easy with my bug moves, but this whole paralysis thing. Meryl. We'll switch to Flyboy. I do have to remember not to make sure Moistboy does not evolve until level 25. If he does before then, we're not going to be in a great place. So I think Bubble Beam is going to be the strongest water type move we can get, period. And that's just decent type coverage. I know when we get Masquerain, I think that's what it's called. Surskit's evolution is just bug flying again, which I don't know why they would do that because there's so many bug flying Pokemon, but we do need coverage. I did see that back when I was preparing for Watson, I saw that Dig is in whatever town right before Meteor Cave. So I will be able to teach that to Turbo, at least. Oh, Turbo is fast, even with paralysis and without a speed boost. Still faster than Sandshrew. Yeah, so I will teach Dig to Turbo. I was hoping that I could teach it to Nincada and have it on both Turbo and Shedinja, but Turbo will have to do. So that means we'll have 2 okay or solid moves. Not amazing, but it should be fine against Flannery. Yeah, Bubble Beam and Dig. I'm trying to think what else. I think Flyboy will be able to learn Aerial Ace. I don't know where or when you get that, or maybe you get that from Winona. And then what else? I think Dustox can learn Sludge Bomb, which will probably be Dusty's strongest move. I think Flyboy his moveset near the end will be Aerial Ace, Silver Wind, and what was I saying? Silver Wind, Aerial Ace, and Giga Drain. And we'll stick some 4th move in there. Then Dustox will probably do Toxic. I think it learns Protect. Sludge Bomb, and maybe learn Psychic or Psybeam or something like that for the coverage. Or maybe we'll learn Reflect and Light Screen, and we'll literally just have it as a Protect, Light Screen, Reflect, Toxic combo. I don't know. We'll see. Masquerain, he'll have Bubble Beam and I don't know, hopefully a decent flying move. Kinda sucks that TMs are single use in this generation, but what can you do? Once Turbo learns Sword Stance and Slash, I think Sword Stance, Slash, Fury Cutter, and Dig will be her moveset. Ninja learn Shadow Ball and Confuse Ray, so we'll get those 2 things. We'll keep Fury Cutter on there as well. And then I'm sure there's something else we can learn. Only 2 times. Do we still have Scratch? No, we don't. And we miss. And we miss. I do really want to replay Dragon Age. Going all the way back to that conversation, or that topic. I just don't know. I am streaming as just a hobby. I'm not trying to do this for money. If I can have some people watch me and join me, great. And if I can have some social interaction with them, even better. But part of this is just me wanting to play games and not do it in complete silence. So maybe I'll do like a real just let's play through Dragon Age. And I guess I wouldn't be completely blind, but again, I did not play that game well as a kid. So it should be interesting. I think years ago I downloaded EA Origin, or whatever it's called. And alright, this guy we will use Moist Boy for. What was this? Yeah, I played it, or I had EA Origin years ago. I think I only got it because my older brother told me that every so often they give away a free game. And I want to say I got Dragon Age Origins for free on that. But I don't know if it was the Ultimate Edition. And I kind of want to go through all the DLC as well. And then maybe go through Dragon Age 2. And maybe Inquisition Scan. I've played through all three of those base games, but I never really touched the DLC. And I know, like, looking back at these games, like you compare Dragon Age Inquisition to The Witcher 3, which came out a year apart, and I know The Witcher 3 is a significantly better game, objectively. Like, there's no competition. But I don't know, BioWare has a place in my heart. I don't want to not play their games. I think I mentioned on the last stream that I'd also like to play the rest of the Dark Souls games. I have beaten Dark Souls 1, 2 or 3 times, but I have not beaten Dark Souls 2 or Dark Souls 3 or Bloodborne or Demon Souls. So there's a lot of games to play in that series. I do kind of always want to keep a Pokemon game running. Replaying Pokemon Emerald has really brought back the nostalgia of Pokemon for me. I remember when Pokemon Go came out, I guess this must have been, I think close to 5 years ago now, The only time I had Pokemon Go on my phone was when it wasn't even released in my area. I side-loaded it to my phone at the time, but I didn't even have data back back 5 years ago. So I could only play it where there was Wi-Fi, and I don't know. It did reignite the nostalgia for Pokemon, but I didn't really play it much, and again, without data, it's kinda hard to play. One of my favorite Pokemon games is Pokemon Blue Rescue Team, Mysterious Dungeon Blue Rescue Team. And I actually got that game completely by mistake. Well, those are some pretty good stat growth for Turbo. Slugma. So I remember when I first got my DS as a kid, I traded in all my Game Boy games and Game Boy SP to EB Games, which is the equivalent of GameStop in Canada. they gave me nothing. Like, I remember one of my highest, one of the games they paid me the most was for Pokemon Emerald. I think they gave me $6 or something for it, or $5. I traded in so much. I think I got like maybe $120 worth of store credit, which I used to buy a DS. And then one of the games I bought, or I think the first game I bought, was Pokemon Mysterious Dungeon Blue Rescue Team. And I actually thought I was buying Pokemon Rangers because I thought that game looked way cooler, and I had heard that if you have Pokemon Rangers, you can transfer something over to Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, which was Manaphy. And I was like, oh, I'll just get this game. It's a cool looking Pokemon game, something different, and I'll get a legendary Pokemon once I get Diamond or Pearl. And me being a dumb little kid, I got Pokemon Blue Rescue Team, which again is one of my favorite Pokemon games now, so I don't regret it, but at the time I definitely thought I was getting something else. I think another game I bought really early on when I had a DS was I got the Wally tie-in game. And I remember beating that in like 4 or 5 hours. And I was so annoyed that I went back and tried to return it at the store I bought it from. And I don't remember what I said, but they just essentially gave me a new copy. So with that new copy, I went over to EB Games again and I was like, hey, I got this brand new copy of this game. And I think I lied and said I got 2 copies of it for my birthday or something, and I was like, can I just trade this in for the price of a new one or something? And no, I think they gave me like $10 or something for it. I remember DS games weren't that expensive at the time. I think they were like $40 Canadian, maybe 50. But I mean, as a kid, that was a lot of money. I mean, I guess still as an adult, I don't want to just waste $40-50 on something. Does Surskit not evolve at level 20? Oh, nope. No, I can't. What's B? I'm pressing B, right? Okay, good. I think we'll try to skip this guy. No, we'll just fight him. We have enough members to take him out. Ooh, yay, an electric Pokemon. Sounds like a job for a Shedinja. I don't think this thing can hurt us. And I'm also thinking that, of course he withdrew. I think Waylamer has a rollout, actually. Why'd you miss? And why'd you hit? My goodness. Does Dustox no protect yet? Yes. What was I saying? I lost my train of thought when Shedinja let me down real bad. I think we will try to poison this thing. I should have realized, like, this is a cruel trainer. He might even have potions or full restores or something, or full heals or something. I will say, like, I never really used Protect growing up, and in a challenge like this, to interrupt moves like Rollout, it's quite useful. I really can't remember what I was saying before. Oh, we got the poison. We got the poison, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, shoot. Sorry, Dusty. It was just too strong. Oh, no. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. We're gonna go to Flyboy, because Flyboy will outspeed them. Flyboy's gonna get one shot. But maybe we can get... Oh, what was I thinking? He's poisoned. Why would I try to use Stun Spore? But he missed. That worked out well. And of course he has a super potion. Of course. I think I could have killed him right there if I hadn't have screwed the pooch on that one. At least it wasn't a full heal or anything. I think Flyboy might be able to tank a single, like, stage 1 rollout, but after that I doubt it. So I think my new stream schedule is going to be Sunday, Wednesday, Saturday, maybe. I want to try to do 3 days in a week. This might turn out very poorly. If this Electric has electric moves, it might sweep the team. I want to do 3 days, and I don't know if I want to do those on work nights. But I also don't know if I want to do those on I guess if I do morning on Saturday, and then Sunday evening, and then Wednesday evening. And then I'm trying to think if I have 2 different games going on at the same time. I'm doing 3 a week. I don't know if I'll just alternate back and forth between the 2, or maybe I'll stick to just Pokemon on like the Saturday morning. So then it'll be just like a Saturday morning cartoon, yeah. These sprite artworks are pretty cartoony. And then on the Sunday evening and the Wednesday evening, I can play Dragon Age. Or something else. If I don't play Dragon Age, or maybe I'll stick to Sunday for Pokemon, because that's what I started with, Sunday streams. I thought that thing used Focus Punch for a second, and I was gonna be like, that's the first time Focus Punch ever hit me. Because who gets hit by a Focus Punch? But look at that. We beat him. Yeah. Good luck, Wotan. I don't want to see you again. Alright. We got hidden power, secret power. That's another thing I spent a lot of time on in Pokemon Emerald, secret bases. Okay, enough. Which I really only played Pokemon Emerald with 2 other people in elementary school, and I don't even think you can go into other people's secret bases, can you? But spent a lot of time trying to get the best layout for one, with all the best cushions or plushies or whatever the heck they're called. And raspberries, we don't need those. Hornberries, we'll take these. Got the mats, got the posters, all the cool stuff. I guess I got completely sidetracked earlier. So I was mentioning Pokemon Blue Rescue Team. So maybe that will be my next Pokemon game I stream. Although I think I mentioned that I wanted to go back to Gen 1 for the nostalgia. What can we do against Wingull? Turbo, why'd you have to miss? That's not good. Alright, Turbo, you got this. Hit the Screech, then we use 5 Fury attacks. As soon as Turbo learns Swords Dance and Slash, she'll be our main sweeper. I do remember saying that I would look up to see which Volbeat or Illumeyes had better special attacks so I could catch one and teach a Shockwave to have that electricity coverage or electric coverage, but what is electric good against? Flying, water, flying water? Is that it? I really hope I'm not thinking. Is that it? Really? Water and flying? What else? I think so. I guess it's, yeah. I don't know if we'll ever get anything that's really great against flying Pokemon. I think that's always going to be our weak point. But or I don't know, maybe can any bug Pokemon learn ice moves? Well, regardless, we have the grass moves on Flyboy, so that will definitely help with any flying, not flying Pokemon, water Pokemon. But yeah, figuring out how to beat Winona is going to be interesting. Especially that Skarmory. She has a Skarmory, right? Believe so. Let's heal up real quick. Alrighty. Another thing I spent a lot of time on as a kid was collecting as much ash as I could to build all the different flutes. And speak of the devil, Skarmory right here. I wish I could kill you, but I don't think I can. which I think was a waste of time. Like, maybe the yellow flute for curing confusion or the blue flute for curing sleep are good, but like the white flute and the black flute, completely useless, I think. Like, just buy some repels if you don't want to encounter Pokemon, and I think what the black flute repels things and the white flute makes things more likely to appear. But I think Pokemon has high enough like appearance rate of wild Pokemon that you wouldn't really want that in your game. Alright, no. Stop. No. No. Good job, Moist Boy. Ether. I really hope this item's worth it. Because double battles aren't particularly our strong suit. I think once both Dusty and Flyboy learn Silverwind, things will go a lot better, but at least now some double battles are pretty slow going. I could have sworn, like, I thought AIs are supposed to be smart. Like, why would you use Mud Slap on a flying Pokemon? This is like some straight up Gen 1 AI, right? Actually, I guess not, because if this was Gen 1, they would just use any move that was the same type. I'm really annoyed that that second Fury Cutter missed. This guy is hacking. How does he have a Ninjask at level 18? Rock Tomb. I would like to do these challenges for other Pokemon games, like the Bug Catcher Challenge, but I am thinking, like, I guess Gen 4 kind of has crap bug Pokemon, like who uses Kricketune, and I can't even remember what the other bug from Gen 4 is. And then, but Gen 5 I think has decent bug Pokemon. Like, they're actually usable. I think there's an Elite Four who's a bug, or maybe that's Gen 4. I don't know. It must be Gen 4, I'm thinking. Whenever they introduce Yanmega, I think that's when they put a bug Elite Four in. I don't know, I think it might be easier in later games like Gen 4, Gen 5. I've also never played Gen 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 or whatever generation we're on now. Because I never got a 3DS, and how is Dusty going first before Turbo? Ninja Lung. Can I not get that item right now anymore? Rock Pokemon are another issue that I guess that Dig TM will solve, but for now they're quite annoying. Yeah, it's getting close to 9. We've been going for about an hour now, so I'm thinking in another half an hour or so we'll be able to get through the Meteor Falls portion of at least getting the quest to go get the meteorite. And I really hope I can get Dig right away and there's nothing like no mini side quests that I have to do before I get that, but we will see. I have to switch since he lowered my accuracy a bunch. I think Absorb will be neutral. So maybe we'll Stun Spore and Absorb. What else is going on in the world? I guess since the last stream, America had their election. And it's pretty funny being an outsider in this all. I think, I want to say Venezuela, a South American country, I think it's Venezuela, recently had an election, maybe last year, and like the guy, the more democratic one, guy who actually won, I'm pretty sure, the government like declared his victory like illegal or something, and the president there was still maintaining that he was president, and then every other world leader was like, oh no, we recognize this other guy as president, he won the election fair and square, blah 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 blah. And America was one of those countries that were like, yeah, we recognize that this guy should be president of this country. And now I'm thinking they're doing like the exact opposite right now, like, or the exact same thing is happening in America that happened in that country, where a bunch of world leaders are all going out and saying, oh yeah, congratulations Joe Biden, we look forward to working with you. And meanwhile Trump, did I already beat this guy? Meanwhile Trump is saying, no, the election isn't over and he's gonna fight it and he's still gonna be president and whatnot. Which, if you want my hot take, I think they're both not great. I do slightly like Joe Biden more than Trump, just because I think Joe Biden will be better for Canada, but I'm pretty sure Joe Biden stole a speech from a famous Canadian politician who passed away almost a decade ago now. Or not a speech, this politician, he wrote like a open letter kind of thing to Canadians, like on his deathbed, talking about like hope is better than fear and love is better than hate and things like that. And at least Canadian media picked it up quite quickly that Joe Biden had a speech very, very similar to what this guy had said on his deathbed. I don't know if American media picked that up, but I also know that I think Joe Biden's very first presidential bid, like to become the Democratic nominee, was like he dropped out because of a plagiarism scandal. And just jumping to a separate topic real quick, I always knew that, like it says in the Pokédex, that Spinda has different spots, or every single Spinda has different spots, and you know, looking at these two Spindas side by side, they definitely have different spots on their head, which is pretty cool. Oh no, Turbo is down. I kinda want to see if Moist Boy can get most of this experience. We are going to quick attack. Level 24. Anyways, yeah, so Joe Biden stole that speech and kind of really rubbed me the wrong way. I'm not super political, but I don't know. Like every other country in the world is electing younger and younger leaders, like Justin Trudeau was in his 40s when he was elected. Macron was also like 39 or very early 40s, and what, I think Norway or someone elected like a really young lady as their new prime minister or president. Like everyone is kind of getting over that really old generation of people trying to lead their country, because really, I mean, not to sound too morbid, but they're not going to be around much longer, so they shouldn't have too much of a say in what policies are going to be dictating or are going to be affecting the world for the next 20-30 years. And younger people should be in charge. We gotta go back and heal real quick. Let's try to avoid some grass or get an encounter in the first patch we go into. I'm gonna jinx myself right now and say, oh, we've been going for over an hour and I haven't had any ridiculous frame drops or game freezes, so that is definitely a good sign. That won't be a problem when I switch over to the new computer, but we still are on the laptop right now, which I did leave the cooling, or I have my cooling pad on to begin with. So I think that definitely helped. I think the computer was literally overheating. Because I believe it has the equivalent of like some mobile processor. Nothing amazing. Look at the spots on this guy. Maybe an all Spinda run would be interesting. Or maybe like a riff on a Nuzlocke challenge, where like I do a randomizer Nuzlocke kind of thing, but I pick only a certain type of Pokemon, like only grass type or only poison type, and like I make sure I start with some sort of type Pokemon of that type, and I can only catch a Pokemon if it is that type kind of deal. I think that'd be pretty interesting. I do want to play around with a randomizer. Self-destruct. Turbo survived. Good job, Turbo. We are gonna switch. We're gonna put Dusty up front. I don't really like the level curve in this game. I think most trainers are quite weak, and then you just get to the gym leader and they are significantly stronger. I am predicting that I will need to grind for Flannery. I'm assuming if we finish up Meteor Cave today. I didn't see what Pokemon. Anyway, so I figured if we finish up Meteor Cave today, next episode we can start by going to kill Maxie or beat him up. And I mean, then all that's left is going down that hill to challenge Flannery, so I doubt that will take very long. I say that, but who knows, our entire team might not be able to beat Maxie. I forgot his name for a second. So if that doesn't take too long, I guess I will grind on stream instead of ending the stream early. Or maybe I'll switch to a different game. We'll see. I'm gonna heal Turbo up really quick so we don't have to go back and shoot. Wrong Pokemon. I think there are just a couple more trainers. But I'd rather her not die since she is our strong one. I started watching the new season of The Mandalorian, which I'm not going to spoil anything, but I found the first episode very entertaining, not particularly because of what happened. I mean, that was entertaining as well, but I guess Tremors recently had its 20th anniversary, and Universal or whoever released the movie, they posted on YouTube like this half-an-hour documentary of like how the first Tremors was made. And we just missed quite a few bubbles in a row. Yeah, so they just released a documentary, maybe a month ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, something like that, on how the first Tremors was made with, and like had Kevin Bacon and all, quite a few of the original. Wow, that did nothing. Anyways, quite a few of the original cast and some of the original art directors and director and costume designer and all a bunch of the people from the original movie, and they were showing like how they made the graboids and like how they designed them and how it actually like worked inside. Like there was someone inside this giant, it was essentially a giant puppet. And I thought the monster in the first episode of The Mandalorian was very reminiscent of a graboid, which I thought was pretty funny. Tremors is one of those movies that I'm very fond of. My little brother recently rewatched it and he said it wasn't amazing, but I do really want to go back and watch it sometime. And we have a Skarmory right here. I think Turbo might go down. Agility is not good. Do we go for Screech or double team? Let's go double team. We might get swept here. Okay, that wasn't too bad. We'll go with one more double team. We'll use Screech one more time. And then we'll start chipping away with Fury Cutter. Or Fury Attack. Or I guess, yeah, Fury Attack, because Fury Cutter would be 4 times resisted. Of course you hit the sand attack though. And you miss. I'm gonna start turboing through this. Yeah, we're just gonna keep on turboing. Oh my goodness. There we go. There we go. Turbo for the win. Both the speed up function and the Pokemon. Swellow. I do expect Flyboy to go down here, but I just want to paralyze this thing. We're getting some second stage Pokemon now. Oh no. Outsped. Well, that didn't go well. We'll try our best. There's that Quick Claw again. We'll try for the poison. This isn't going well. Get the poison. There we go. Good job, Dusty. I don't want to use like Zigzagoon as a random switch in. Of course you're using double team now, aren't you? In a perfect world, Dusty would survive this, but we will keep on spamming Protect, which I think each time you use it, the success chance gets cut in half, or maybe I'm making that up. But like the first time is 100%, second time is a 25% chance, third time is a 25% chance, and so on. But Dusty might actually survive this. Look at that. Good job, Dusty. Alright, I am thinking that even though we are going to make it to that town now, we still have to go through the route and do that stuff with Lynette. Oh, here we go. Bubble Beam. Yes, yes, we do want to learn that. And you know what? Water Sport might actually be useful, so we're going to keep it. And we'll keep Bubble. We'll get rid of Sweet Scent. Who needs Sweet Scent? But Water Sport might come in clutch for the Flannery fight. And we'll let Moist Boy evolve. And there we go, Moist Boy is going to be our strongest Pokemon now. We will start focusing mainly on Turbo to get her up to level 25 and get her Dig, if she can learn it. But I think she learns Sword Stance or Slash or something at level 25. And we're just going to heal up first before anything. I don't even know if you need to do Lynette's little side quest thing, but maybe she gives us something, so we'll talk to her real quick, but we'll turbo through it. Yeah. Goodbye. And let's take that experience share away. Let's go beat up that picnicker. Yeah, so maybe we'll clear up into the bottom of that bridge and we'll call it a night there. Guess we didn't make as much progress as I wanted to, but we're making good time. I think we're only, I'll check my time after this battle, but we might be getting close to 9 hours and we're 3 gyms in. So 3 hours per gym. I think Roxanne took a long time. Getting ready for that fight took a while. And what, I believe we beat Brawley on the very first try, so I don't know why. I guess grinding, I did grind before Watson. Or not specifically before him, but before that episode. Because I remember Dusty was still a Cascman back then. And there we lost our Fury Cutter build up. I guess another thing I could do if I wanted a new experience was jump into the wonderful world of Pokemon ROM hacks. I haven't been there in a long time. It's a good experience for Turbo. Picnicker Sophie. Alright, let's heal up again real quick and then we'll continue on. I am pretty hungry. I had like a very late snack at 4:35, so I did not eat dinner yet, and it is now past 9. Are you the move tutor? I don't have any hard skills. I really hope I didn't miss out on anything good when I was not evolving. Do I bring this guy back up also and he gives me dig? Oh, perfect. We got dig, ladies and gentlemen. Teach that right away. Now what do we get rid of? Well, regardless, I think we'll get rid of double team. We'll get rid of double team. We're gonna get rid of Screech when Turbo learns Sword Dance. So, in theory, you wouldn't even have either of those for very long. I think everyone learns a couple decent moves at level 25, so I do want to get everyone up to level 25 and then maybe focus on Turbo and Moist Boy to level them up quite a bit before the Flannery fight. But We'll see. We will see. Yes, I'll take your roar. I was gonna make some joke about Katy Perry and her song, but nothing came to mind. I really gotta get Dusty out of the second slot because I kinda don't really want to focus on him right now. He's probably gonna be the least useful for the Flannery fight. Yeah, looking at the time, I think maybe we might fight one or two trainers down below, but I don't think we'll make it to Meteor Cave just yet today. We'll end on a cliffhanger soon. Picnicker Charlotte. Like Baroche and Wishcash, they've always seemed like the lesser choice to, first off, Swampert, and then also whatchamacalled, Wooper and Quagsire. Like, is there any reason to ever use Whiscash? Because you can get Quagsire in this game pretty easily, I think. Or maybe it's one of those unlocked in the Safari Zone after post-game kind of deals. Trying to think if there's any other trainer types that I play through a game as a quote-unquote swimmer and only use water Pokemon. But I feel like water Pokemon are too easy because there's so much variety. Like you can get water electric type, water ground type, water rock type, water, I guess I was gonna say water grass, but Credillia and its evolution are rock grass. It must be a water grass, but it must be like a seaweed Pokemon, right? I don't know. But there's quite a few different type combinations. Water poison. Enough to get decent coverage. That'd be too easy. Playthrough as a hiker, using only rock Pokemon, which rock Pokemon are kind of trash. But you know, the whole concept behind a bug catcher challenge is pretty straightforward, so why fix something that ain't broke? Maybe I think I'm also getting ahead of myself. Let's see if we can finish this challenge first before thinking of what next to do. And I think after this battle we're gonna call it for today, but yeah, I'm gonna think over the next couple days of what other game I want to play. Hit my Windows button there. Lombre. Sounds like a job for Turbo. Although I think Lombre might give special attack IVs, EVs. So maybe I should have left in Flyboy. Yeah, so I'll give it a think over the next couple days. Maybe on Wednesday we'll just continue on with this Pokemon challenge. And then we'll see about Saturday morning. Saturday morning I usually go grocery shopping, so depends on what time I actually get out of bed and whatnot. But I think on that note, you know what, maybe we usually, I know everyone's at full health, but we normally finish up at a Pokemon Center. So we'll go back here and heal up, and we're gonna check our time really quick, because I'm interested to see how far we are, or how long it's been. I know just between the episodes, I think the first two were about an hour and a half, the last one was 2 hours, and this one's an hour and a half, so we're at 8.5 hours now. So that also includes grinding that I didn't do or didn't show. But I think on that note, we're gonna call it for tonight. Thank you all for joining on Twitch, and if you're watching on YouTube, thanks for